Hi everyone, I am S. Prakash, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. My topic is Industrial Disputes Act 1947. In this act, unless there anything subject or context, in relation to any industrial dispute concerning any industry carried on by or under the authority of the central government or by railway company. So, the concerning any such controlled industry as be specified in this behalf by the central government or in the relation to the industrial dispute concerning the Duct Labour Board established under section 5A of the Duct Workers Regulation of Employment Act 1948. The section Industrial Finance Corporation of India Limited formed in the registered under the Companies Act 1956. Employees, state insurance corporations established under section 3 of the Employees 3A, the Gold Mines Provident Fund under Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1948. So, it is very important to the collections of the Industrial Disputes Act. So, the very important sector in the Disputes Act 1947 extend to the whole of India and regulated Indian labour's law concerning trade unions as well as individual workmen employed in any industry within the territory of the Indian mainland. Enacted on 11 March 1947 and the force of 1st April 1947 it was replaced by the Definition Act. So it's very important. It is not for easy to the deposit insurance credit guarantee corporations. So it is very most of the definitions of the Disputes Act of 1947. So next, according to section Guarantee Corporation Act 1961, the Central Warehousing the Corporation established under the section 3 of the Warehousing Corporation Act 1962, the Food Corporation of India established under the section 3 or Board of the Management established for 2 or more continuous states. The more continuous states under the section 16 of the Food Corporation Act 1964. The Airports Authority of Indian consisted under the section 3 of the Airports Authority of the India Act 1994. So, the National Housing Bank Act is 1987. The air transport services are banking or an insurance company, a mine and oil field. The Cantonment Board or a major port any company in which not less than 51% of the paid up share capital is held by the central government. So, if any corporation in relation to any other industrial disputes including the state public sector, the undertaking subsidiary companies set up by the principal undertaking and autonomous bodies owned or controlled by the state government, provided that in case of the disputes between a contractor and the contract labor employed through the contractor in any industrial establishment where such disputes first arose, the appropriate government shall be the central government or the state government as the case may be, which has control over such industrial establishment. The proceeding the date on which the average pay becomes payable if any workman had worked the 3 complete calendar months or 4 complete weeks or 12 full working days as the case may be, and where such calculations cannot be made, the average pay shall be calculated as the average of the wages payable to the workman during period he actually worked. The award means an interim or the financial determinations of any industrial disputes or any questions related to trade to buy and other labor code. The industrial tribunal or national industrial tribunal and includes an adhesions award under the section 10A. The next is the objective of the industrial law. The industrial law, it's very important. So the objective of the Industrial Disputes Act is to secure industrial peace and the harmony by providing the machinery and process procedure in the investigations and the settlement of industrial disputes by negotiations. The Act also lays down the provisions of payment of compensation of workmen and account the closer by the lay of procurements. So the prior permissions appropriate government are laying of the very important situations is industrial establishment. It is practiced on part of employer, the trade union or workers. So it is very important. The next is the Industries Development Bank of India established under the Section 3 of the Small Industries Development Bank of India Act 1989. The Reserve Bank of India, the State Bank of India, the new bank constitute under the Section 3 of the Banking Companies Acquisition and Transfer of Undertaking Act 1970. The corresponding new bank constitute under Section 3 of the Banking Companies Acquisition and Transfer of Undertaking, the 1980. They defined the State Bank of India Bank at 1959. The board means Board of Conciliations constitute under this Act. The closure means the permanent closing down of the place of employment or part of thereof. The conciliations officer thus mean conciliations of officer appointed under this Act. The conciliations proceeding means any proceeding held by the conciliation offer or board under this Act. So, the leave of prejudice provisions secure industrial, the peace harmony. The promotions for labors. So, it is Act and the sections, it's very important. So, the almost is conclusions to that. Thank you.